Today's a very cold day, but we have the keys to a brand new 2021 911 Turbo S. It's sitting right behind me. This is the 992 generation Turbo S. We are doing the full review of this car, but this video is the interior and details, behind the scenes walk around with the brand new Turbo S. So check it out. It's bigger and wider before. Special thanks to Syed from Platinum Motor Cars. If you need a car, go to Syed. This is his car, and it's gorgeous, and it's like absurdly, illegally arrest me immediately fast, but let's take a look at it. Wider than before. It's rear engine, so we have a trunk up front. As with the other 992s, you run your hand over the front bumper, and then, if I can find the latch, it opens up, and you have a decent-sized front trunk. I have just a bag of detailing stuff, but that's a Pelican case sitting inside, so you can fit some luggage, an overnight bag, whatever you want in there. If we open up this side here, we have the center lock wheels, the key for the center lock wheels right here. That takes like 8 billion pound-feet of torque to loosen. You need like a torque wrench that's probably 15 feet long. And then if you were to ever get a flat, you have a Volkswagen mobility system kit, so tire seal it. But I do kind of find them using this, just a giant Volkswagen logo on it. Some other tools there. That's the front trunk. Clean it up later. Let's close that. You have the actual Porsche badge. Unlike the GT3 RS cars and like GT2, I think they're just a sticker for weight savings, but that's less of a big deal with the Turbo S. The new front end is pretty aggressive. You have these little upturned painted pieces here. The 992 headlights design is really cool. This kind of path here lights up. You have the signature 4-piece, kind of the 4 points for the daytime running light, the LED matrix system, and I know there's an acronym for it because it's a Porsche, but I don't remember the acronym because there's literally like 17 acronyms for this car. We're running staggered wheels now, 21s out back, 20s up front, Soto Zeros because it's cold and it was snowing earlier, so winter tires, and those carbon ceramic brakes are standard on the Turbo S. Those are 420mm front discs with 10 piston front calipers, 390mm rear discs with regular 4-piston calipers, so enormous brakes. Bigger wheels now to staggered. We have the signature side intake for the Turbo S. The big wing out back, this is active. It goes up and down. It can act as an air brake too. One big thing they changed though, in the past, this was for the intercooler. This is where air came in for the intercooler. They've swapped it. This is now engine aspiration air, so engine air is drawn in through these side intakes, and cooling comes from these vents here that comes down through. There's additional vents below for heat rejection. Hot air comes out. Same here, and it's all functional. It's a Porsche. No fake vents, no fake things here. They are actually all functional. The exhaust tips are sort of real. It is part of molded onto the rear bumper, and you see tips down in there, so I guess a little bit of fake, but the new 911 Turbo S script here. Let's see, what else? Big taillights. It is wide. Very wide rear haunches. Wider than the previous Turbo, wider than the regular 992. When you approach, the door handles will pop out. We have a glass roof on this one. I believe you can get a carbon fiber one, but the inside of the Turbo S. Upgraded Burmeister sound system, black with red accent stitching. Nice carbon fiber trim here. It's like a satin stealth carbon fiber weave finish. Same with the sill plates that light up. All right, let's hop in the car and show you guys inside this Turbo S. We have an analog center tachometer with digital screens on either side. It says 911 Turbo S, the same script. And then you have this like silhouette model of the Turbo S. Because it's a Porsche, we have the start toggle rotary switch thing on the left. Start her up, everything lights up. We have a 10.9-inch Porsche, I forget what it's called. It's another acronym, but it's your infotainment screen. It's touchscreen. It works pretty well. Oh my God, my fingers are like frozen. So cold outside. We have a drive mode here. You can actually change that too with the drive mode selector on this steering wheel. So you rotate that, and you can see you go from Sport, Sport Plus, Individual, and you rotate back around to normal. And there is a wet mode. It actually has sensors that will detect when there's moisture on the road and adjust your stability and traction settings and everything for wet roads. We have a row of toggle switches here. This one is your front lift, exhaust, hazards, traction, and PDCC, which I think is something. Chassis control, that's what it is. Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control. There's so many acronyms. I have them written down somewhere, and I will remember them for the actual review. Fire extinguisher, optional. And then as we continue down the center console here, the tiny little shifter dial knob thing, see, that would be drive. There's reverse, push that for park, push that for manual. We have our temperature controls there. These toggles are nice though. They've got this like metal knurled finish on them, so I don't mind them. They look nice. We have big expanses of just shiny piano black plastic on either side. You can kind of see they are a fingerprint magnet, so you'll see marks there and stuff. Heated and cooled seats, controlling the sunroof up top. Let's see if we put this back. Yes, full glass roof. That's nice. We have a Porsche crest embossed on these 18-way seats. You can get the carbon buckets in this thing, which I don't know if I'd want to do because this is more daily driver focused luxury supercar, and the carbon buckets aren't the most comfortable. Huge piece of carbon fiber trim across the middle, and of course it's a Porsche, so the fit and finish is fabulous. Sport chrono is standard on the Turbo S, so that's where you get the max performance, the fastest 0 to 60, and the little clock timer up there. On the steering wheel itself, we have fixed paddle shift. Oh, they're fixed to the wheel. Nice paddle shifters, and then this is a really nice steering wheel. They've really improved it. More carbon trim here. Simple controls for rotating through our info on the right screen. Volume, some quick shortcut keys. You got the Porsche crest there. And then we have the kind of 12 o'clock center marker here. It's not focusing, come on camera. For the steering wheel itself. We have one cup holder here, which is not very deep and not very big, so you have to be very cautious. So that's not the best, but parking brake control here. And then we have the center console, opens up. You have some USB ports right there. And then there are back seats. Remember, this is the Turbo S, so it's the kind of more practical one. And a parcel shelf even further back. Those seats will fold down. The legroom isn't brilliant back there for kids, right? You could probably fit an adult in a pinch, but I'm serious, guys. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get back there. I've done it before in 911s. It's not comfortable. I'm 6'3". I don't really fit. The glass in the back bends my spine, and I don't fit. So I'm not gonna try getting back there. But there are back seats. You can definitely put stuff there. Obviously, the front for your storage up front, and that's pretty much the entire interior of the 992 Turbo S. It feels very similar to the regular 992. The same screens here, same screens in the middle, you can get the same type of steering wheel. Very nice fit and finish. It's Porsche. Like, the ergonomics are great. The materials are excellent. There are a couple of little touches with more carbon fiber and Turbo S badges and things like that. But overall, it feels very similar to a 992, which is a good thing because a 992 is brilliant on the inside, just a regular Carrera 4S or something like that. What else is there? We have sport exhaust on this vehicle. These start at just over 200 grand for the Coupe, 203.5, I believe, for the standard one. And let's see, what I'm gonna do here. And then you can option up to, I put one at the 250. Spoiler fully retracted. Keep button pressed to extend spoiler. Ooh, am I setting the spoiler up? I think I am doing that. We're gonna go check it outside. Spoiler has been fully extended. That's cool. Yep, the rear wing goes up. And also we have this like flexible elastomer front lip that also extends. Look at that on the bottom here. That moves, which is what I did by going to Sport Plus or holding that button. That's really cool. You have all the sensors and stuff for adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, all the different features in the new Turbo S. We do have carbon fiber mirrors. Take a look there. Nice carbon fiber weave on the mirrors. Here you can pull that to open the front, or the rear, I guess we can call it an engine cover. This is it. That's all you get. You don't really ever see much with the rear engine Porsches. Just everything is covered away. But again, we've got some fans there. You can put fluids in. And also, here's an interesting thing. 3.8 Turbo S. This is now a 3.7 liter flat six. So I don't know why they're calling it a 3.8 liter. They changed, it's a brand new engine. 640 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque. This has a sport exhaust. We'll talk more about the driving things when we do the actual review, but this car is so mind-blowingly fast. One of the fastest cars in the world without a doubt. They have taken this thing and stepped it up. It's absolutely crazy. It makes good noises, it's comfortable, it's practical. You saw the interior, the fit and finish is amazing. All the nice features you want. It's just very, 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 very expensive. But if you can afford one, holy crap. I love the way it looks too. I think this is the best looking of the 992s right now. And in guards red, it looks very nice. All right, there's your behind the scenes kind of informal tour of the 992 Turbo S. Checking out the interior, showing you guys some of the details. we will also do the full review, so check that video out. Again, thanks to Platinum Motor Cars. This one I don't think is for sale, although everything is probably for sale for the right price, but they have plenty of other cool cars in inventory. You can buy a Singer from Platinum Motor Cars right now if you want, or a piece of Spider, or a Ford GT, or a regular 992. They have awesome cars in inventory. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am really looking forward to doing the full review of this. Thanks again, guys.